Good morning, friends. Welcome to goonlinetrainings.com. Today is the final demo of data analytics using Power BI, and you must be able to get into data analytics very easily, even though you are crossed more than 35 years and you're a housewife or a banker or a salesman, or you don't have the proper income. If you're earning 20, 30,000 rupees per month means you have to change your role. You need to change the knowledge, right? Humans will have super duper brain, but if you don't train the brain properly, you always blame others, right? So you will have super computers, but only thing is that we are not learning new technologies. We are not having new mentors in your life, new coaches you don't have. If you don't have a new coach, new mentors, so you will have a stagnated water. ఆగిన నీళ్లు కంపు కొడతాయి అని ఒక సామెత, right? If you water is flowing, then it will be very good. If the water is stagnated, then it will smells bad. So always you need to remember, even though you're coming from BA, BCom, housewife, this one, that one, you need to have at least some knowledge, some curious to know what is happening around the world. So learning is always good, right? Otherwise you'll get bored, right? Learn the technologies. And technologies are today very easy. 20 years back we were writing heavily coding. Today each and every technology, just like using a Facebook, just like applying your content into your WhatsApp or Instagram. So today no tools, no IT tools, no IT courses today have the programming. If you know 10th class mathematics, if you know 10th standard mathematics, you can learn data analytics, cloud computing, you can learn DevOps, anything you can learn, because no coding is required today, no programming is required today. Only thing is that proper gurus and proper institution. But if you catch a wrong institution, then they will mess up and you will get cheated, get caught by them. So don't go to the people who do not have knowledge. They need your money. They'll say, you pay me 20,000 rupees initially, 1 month I'll teach you data analytics course, next 2 months you can get a job. Don't waste your time. If they're saying like that, then if you think that you got the right guy, then you lose money, confidence, and everything. Within 1 month you cannot become a data analytics guy. Not even cycle you cannot learn within 1 month. Do you think that you can become a super duper hero? At least you wanted to learn cycling or swimming or a car driving, you wanted to learn. Can you become an expert within 1 month? So that is completely useless thinking. Minimum 3 months time to 6 months time you need to have to complete data analytics. 3 months is much more time, that is enough, plus 3 months to crack the job. Clear? So if you need any career guidance or if you have any fears, always you can just call me. I'm just one phone call away. Don't worry about Bhaskar sir may be busy. Don't worry about it. Just give me miss call. I will be able to call you on my free time. I will be able to talk to you. So, or you can also mail me your concerns and tell me in your phone number in that mail, so that I will be able to call you and I can, clarify your doubts. Not only your doubts, in your family, if you wanted to help somebody, definitely you can just ask them to call me, so that I will be able to give them one-to-one career guidance. Chalo guys, today we're going to be completing the last demo, third demo. People who missed demo number 1 and 2, you must watch them without fail. If you don't have those demos, you can call these numbers, or you can also directly mail me saying that I have joined today. I need demo 1 and demo 2 classes as well. I will be able to send those classes as well. So you must watch them without fail. So today I'm going to be talking about right? So we discussed about a lot of things. So what are the things we discussed? So in the demo number 1 and demo number 2, I spoken about a lot of things. And as I discussed already, data analytics means understanding the past, and a data science or AML means predictions. Okay. So predict the future is called AI, artificial intelligence or machine learning, and a data analytics or the business intelligence means understanding the past, right? So if you wanted to do either data analytics or the data science, you need to have the data, but the data size is going to be having different size of data. When you have a small amount of data, you're going to be storing the data in a computer using a Excel sheets. That is what I told you. If you have gigabytes of data every month, you're getting it, you will be able to store them in your SQL and RDBMS. And when you have terabytes of data, you should be able to store the data in the in IT industry using a data warehousing tools. And when you have a large amount of data, big data, we're going to be storing the data into the Hadoop and blah, blah, blah. Right? So different sizes of data we have, and how to store, where to store, I have clearly explained. Right? So when you have a smaller size data, when you have small size data, so small size means where? So I'm going to be talking about small size data. So all the data can go into a file, Excel file or notepad, blah, blah, blah. When you have a medium size data, medium means GB's data. So this is a KB's data or maybe MB's data. So this is a GB's data. Medium size of data, you will be able to go to what an SQL, right? You have a large size. Large size means you have data in terabytes. The data can go to data warehousing systems in the IT industry. When you have the data in the double Excel or Excel, right, or triple Excel, large and extra large size data, this size data is called as a big data. Okay, so this is a large size data called as a big data. So you have small, medium, large, Excel and triple Excel, double Excel. So this kind of a data can go to Hadoop. That is what I told you. So you can store the data in the IT industry in this Excel, SQL, data warehousing, and Hadoop. So once data has been stored, you can perform either BI. BI means understanding the past. You can also create what? AI and ML applications. So this is what is called understanding the past, right? So this is what is called predict the future, right? If you wanted to perform either BI or AI, BI means business intelligence, or it is called as a data analytics. Data analytics and business intelligence are synonyms. AI and ML and data science and even data mining. Earlier, data science was called as a data mining. Clear? So data mining, data science, AI and ML is going to be predicting the future. But if you wanted to run either data analytics or BI or AML, definitely you need to have the data. Without a data, no application can run. Even your Chat GPT, it is also one AI application. That application is called as a generative AI application. Clear? So normally, AI applications is going to be there for the prediction purpose. Predict the data purpose, normal AI applications are going to be used. But generative AI is not going to be predicting your data. It is going to be generating the data. So it is going to be doing something else. It's going to be generate some data. Chat GPT is your AI application. Chat GPT is going to be getting the large amount of data from where? It is going to be getting the data from the Hadoop. Clear, large amount of data you have in the Chat GPT, big data sets has been created, and your Chat GPT is AML application. It is what is called a Gen AI application, which is not going to be predicting the data. Normal AI applications are going to be there to predict your data. Generative AI, Chat GPT, your Copilot or Gemini, or you have a lot of applications today. You give some a command, they will be able to give you some good videos, good pictures it can prepare today. All these are your Gen AI applications, which are not going to be doing the predictions. Normal AI applications are going to be predicting the data. It is going to be performing the pattern matching, and it is going to be using a lot of algorithms like regression and everything. Gen AI or generative AI is going to be generating the text or generating the images, generating the audio files, video files, images. So Gen AI is going to be taking the data and it is going to be producing the content. It is generating. So what type of content it can produce? It can produce text. When you give, it will also take the text. It will also give you the text or a sound or a video or audio. So that is what is called a Gen AI today. We are talking about because of Chat GPT. A lot of things have been changed today. Chat GPT is is one of the Gen AI application. Generative AI applications are more powerful. Clear? How do you give the prompt? Based on your prompt, it can get the results. So there is a one more course called prompt engineering, also becoming so popular in this world. Clear? As a technical guy, how do I talk to the computer? I need to have a language, right? So if I'm a normal guy, can I talk to the computer? So normal guys will not be able to talk to the computers. But today, everybody is able to talk to the computer. Everybody is able to use, computers, because today English is the common language everybody is using. So you are not writing Python coding or any other coding to talk to the Chat GPT. Clear? So if you know today English, you will be able to ask. You can able to give a lot of prompts. You can ask a question so that you will be able to get the proper answer. So what kind of a questions you can give, that is very very important. So which language we are using? We are using not Python language, not C language, not any language. If you know Python, only 5% people can talk to Chat GPT, but everybody is using what today? English. So using English, you can prompt the Chat GPT. So it is what is called prompt engineering. How do you ask the questions? So based on that, you will be able to get the large amount of data. What kind of a data Chat GPT is using? I can tell you, which is you're going to be using a petabyte of data, zettabyte of data. So this kind of a data you and me cannot store in a single computer, or you cannot have this much of an infrastructure. I can tell you what is the size. It will be more than 10 times your Himalayas size. Clear? If you take convert into DVDs, each DVD you think that 5 GB of data it can take it. So what is the amount of data Chat GPT application is getting, or it is getting trained on? So that is more than 1020 Himalayas size. So that size of the data, normal companies cannot store it. Normal companies cannot have it. So Chat GPT kind of an application, smaller companies cannot create it, because you need to have lot of infrastructures to store the data, lot of models you need to create with the help of a machine learning, that nobody can do it today. Clear? So I'm going to be talking about artificial intelligence and all these things later, but as a layman point of view, I'm going to be talking about it. Clear? So don't worry about all these things. Today let us focus on a lot of other things. Guys, are you clear? So today, if you wanted to perform data analytics or machine learning or artificial intelligence, what is the raw material? Raw material will be data. Data can be stored where? Either in Excel sheets, or earlier days people are writing in the notebooks, right? So notebooks we cannot use it today. You have to at least keep the data in Excel sheet or in SQL or in data warehousing or in the Hadoop systems. Clear? Or today the data is going to be there in the cloud systems as well. What is a cloud? I'll be talking about day after tomorrow, because new technologies are going to be created today. Everybody is talking about a cloud, cloud, cloud. What is a cloud? You have to know. What is AI now? You know. What is AML? What is ML? You know. What is generative AI? You know. What is data analytics? You know. What is a data warehousing? At least the words you know today, slowly you will be able to understand in depth of each and every concept. Clear? So nothing is complex in this world. I'm telling you, if you don't have the proper gurus, if you don't have the proper mentors, everything will become a complex. But if you have a proper guru, your brain is, you're not a BA guy, you're not a housewife, your brain is a super duper computer. You need to train properly. You need to train properly. You never think that I cannot understand this, I cannot understand that. Who told you? Who told you you cannot understand this? Who told you you cannot jump? Who told you you cannot do something else? Because you have a very super duper powerful computer in your brain. You just give the input to the brain. They slowly it will evolve. Slowly it will evolve. You never think that you are a BCom girl or BA guy or BSc guy or technical guy, non-technical guy. Never. Day one you are a non-technical, but after 3 months you will become a super duper powerful computer, powerful guy. You can learn anything in this world. Remember this point, and don't worry about your educations and anything. Chalo. Clear? So now I'm talking about data. So with the data only, we are going to be working, right? But where is the data? Amazon company will tell you, hey, Bhaskar, you perform analytics on my data. Very simple. Or you analyze my data. You're talking about data analytics is useful, machine learning is useful, this is useful, that is useful. Amazon company invited me, Bhaskar, okay, chalo. You're talking about a data. I'll give you data, you do the data analytics, you do machine learning. That is what Amazon company or State Bank of India is inviting me, and they're telling me, we'll give you enough money, Bhaskar, you take it. You simply do the data analytics on my data. Tell me, what is that my data all about? What is data analytics? What is data science? And simply, you study the data. In simple layman terminology, data science or AI or ML or BI or data analytics means study the data. That is what is called simply AI means. You need to study the in-depth of data. But the first question, when you go, okay, sir, you give me your data, Amazon company is saying they'll give you the data. You ask, so where is your data? I'm talking about the location of the data. Amazon company ready to give me the data. I'm ready to take the data because I know the technology. I have 20, 30 years of industry exposure. Now I am also ready. Amazon is also ready. They said, take the data and analyze the data. The first question I asked, hey, Amazon company, where is your data? Amazon is saying, I have the data all over the world because we are not doing only business in India. We have the data in US, we have the data in UK, in India, we have data in Japan, right? We have data in Dubai. We have data everywhere. The first heart attack you will get, array yaar, the data is not centralized. Data is not available in a single place. How do I get the data from Dubai? How do I get the data from US? How do I get data from UK? The first heart attack I will be able to get, this company is not going to store the data in a single place. The second answer, they'll tell me, hey Bhaskar, we are not using only one environment. Sometimes we have data in Java. Sometimes I have developed some .NET applications. Many people also buy our products using Android mobile app or iOS mobile, or I have some data in Excel. I have some data in the flat file. Flat file into notepad and artham. Clear? Flat file means a text document node file. I have some data in SAP. I have some data in here, there, where. So this is the second heart attack they gave me. Okay. You're asking about my data, I'll give you. But don't tell me I don't have the data in a single place. I don't have the data in a single environment. I'm using Linux operating system, Windows operating system, Java, SAP, Lotus Nodes, mainframe, this one, that one. I have the data everywhere. Now you take the data. I don't know, however you would like to take the data, you take it, but don't tell me that this is difficulty. You need to do some circus and get the data from different locations, get the data from different environments. Then they're also telling me the data size is also not in the same size. In somewhere I have a large amount of data. In some places I have medium amount data. Medium means GBs of data. In some places, I have very small amount of data because no sales is there. For example, Africa countries, I don't have much more sales there. But I have Asian countries or US sales is very much there. I'm able to get the terabytes of data every year. I'm able to get, I'm able to get a petabyte of data, terabyte of data. I'm able to get very small amount of data. So You should not think that I have this kind of a data. When you have a large amount of data, where do I store the data? Okay, they will give me the data. They will give me also money. But where do I store the data? If you don't have the plan to store it, then you will be able to fail. If you don't have the proper hardware, if you don't have the proper infrastructure, if you don't have proper architecture, you don't know how to implement. So that is also a problem. You need to know the size of the data. The last fourth parameter about the data is not, will be having, sometimes we will have high accuracy, very clean data. Sometimes we will be having medium clean data. Sometimes we're going to be having low accuracy. All these are called as a data challenges, data issues. Every company will have their data. You take State Bank of India, Phone Pay company, every company you take it. I told you, Phone Pay company is doing 7.3 billion transactions per month in India. You know what is a billion? 1 billion is equivalent to what? 100 crores. So 7.3 means 773 crores of data per month. You're going to be getting it. You go mad when you see this much of a data. So that much of a data per month you're going to store. We're talking about last 5-6 years of data of phone pay applications. When you're thinking about, you don't know where to store. Clear? So this much of a data I'm talking about in this one. Think about LIC company, State Bank of India, corporation company. You take, social media data, this data, it is a large amount of data we are talking about. Data is so much today, but it has a lot of challenges, a lot of issues also. Data may not be clean data, even though data coming from Amazon, you have a lot of duplicated data, lot of misspelled data, lot of duplicated data, lot of blank values, a lot of address is not very accurate, lot of phone numbers are not, given properly. 10 phone numbers you need to give, or somebody is entering 11 phone numbers, 5 phone numbers, blah blah blah. Somebody is entering wrong addresses, right? I'm supposed to enter Hyderabad in my address in Amazon. So what I do, I by mistake I enter like this, right? So some by mistake I enter like this. That is, my Amazon will take it in the address part, but it is a wrong data, right? Tomorrow you wanted to know how many customers are there in Hyderabad. It is not able to identify this Hyderabad spelling properly. So you cannot guarantee that the data in Amazon company is a clean data. Why? Because it is not somebody is entering, it is you entering your address. You may do a lot of mistakes, right? Amazon cannot tell you, no, 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 you have given some wrong spelling, I cannot send you this one. Still, the functionality is working on, lot of things are happening. So you will have data accuracy also a big problem. If you don't have the proper data, you have a lot of duplicate entries, lot of duplicates profiles are created, right? So you will have a lot of issues with the duplicates data also. So data accuracy, like that, data will have not only the size issues, accuracy problems and everything. So how do you deal with this? Because anybody can analyze the data if everything is cleaned, if everything is ready to be used data, if you have in your hand. That is not the circus. That is not the story we're going to be saying. We need to take everything from scratch and we need to prepare the proper BI applications. Now, how do you prepare proper BI or AML applications? Data is the raw material. So you need to get the data from, I'm talking about single company here. I'm not talking about multiple companies. So I have the data in lot of places, right? I'm talking about a single Amazon company. Amazon company is giving me the data, some data in SAP, this there in Chennai, right? Or it may be there in, let us say, US. So some of the data the company is giving me in a .NET or Java, right? So it may be in India. Some of the data the company is there in Japan, so it may be as an Excel sheets. Some of the data may be there from Dubai. Dubai data may be from some .NET, clear, or some Android phones. So all the data of company of, what company I'm talking about, Amazon company, all the data, it is belong to a single company. I'm talking about Amazon company, but this data is not stored in the single place. It is not stored in the single environment, single, software. So what you need to do, you need to get the data from here. You have to get the data from here. You need to get the data from here. You have to get the data from here. Decentralized data, you need to centralize it. Okay. For that purpose, we are going to be using a software called ETL software. So many times I told you ETL, ETL, ETL. ETL means what? Extracting the data, transforming the data, loading the data. So what is the ETL software we had? We had SSIS, or you can also use ADF, Azure Data Factory, anything you can use. Clear? So we are going to be using either SSIS, it is the ETL tool. ETL stands for what? Extracting the data. Extract means what? Extract means reading the data. Transform the data. Transform means change or clean the data. And load the data. Clear? So there are three things: extracting the data, transforming the data, loading the data. Transformation means what? Nana? Change the data or clean the data. Change or clean. Clear? So I will give you a simple example. You go to the shop number 1, buy some vegetables. You go to shop number 2, buy some more vegetables. You go to shop number 3, buy some fruits. You go to shop number 4, buy some milk and lot of other items. So all the items temporarily, where are you going to be storing? All the items you're going to be storing temporarily in your carry bag. Right? You're going to be storing all the items from the shop number 1, shop number 2, shop number 3, shop number 4. All the items that temporarily you're going to be storing the temporary area called is staging server. Clear? Temporarily, we are going to be storing the data in your carry bag. Your carry bag is nothing but a temporary storage area. All the items are going to be keeping it here. You will be getting, vegetables like, tomato, potato, all of the, you have these items are going to be stored. Now, after coming home, what you do? You got the vegetables, you have somehow you filtered it, you have taken the good potato, good tomato, good, everything good items, you got it. But still after coming home, staging server, you can say your carry bag. That is a simple example you can understand. Your carry bag, all the fruits and vegetables are available, you have cleaned it in the shop itself, but still you come home again, you're going to be opening your carry bag, that is temporary bag. You will be able to clean the items once again. You have opened the, bag. Some of the potato still, even though you clean the potato here, but some of the potato still not so clean. You're going to be wiping or cleaning with the water, or half of the potato is gone. You're going to be cutting the potato. Clear? Or you would like to use the potato for the food item. Immediately you peel the potato, you cut the potato, soak the potato in the salty water for 1 hour. And you take a next item called tomato. Tomato is also some of the tomato is completely smashed. What you do? You're going to be throwing them out. You have some kind of a leafy vegetables. What you do? You put them in the salty water for 10 minutes because you would like to clean them. So after coming home, you're going to be opening the carry bag. You're opening the staging server. You're going to be again cleaning the data. Again, you're going to be cleaning the vegetables. Clear? So all that data may be coming from from source number 1, source number 2, source number 3, source number 4. You may be cleaning some kind of a cleaning at the source level. You go to the shop, you choose the right tomato, but still sometimes 100% cleaning cannot be done in the source level. Still you'll bring the potato, tomato to your house in the carry bag. Carry bag is staging server. How the staging server is going to be prepared? It is a computer where again SQL is going to be installed. Because I wanted to store the data, a computer is purchased, inside SQL is stored, and all the data coming from SAP, Java, Excel, all the data SSIS can or ADF can get it, and it can bring the data into the a single computer. It is a RDBMS computer, but permanent. It is not a permanent server, which is a temporary server. Carry bag is not a permanent one. You can get it, and it is not very bigger carry bag. It is not a very permanent carry bag. Every 10 days you can change the carry bag, or it is not a temporary, it is not a permanent one. So staging server just like one computer where SQL means Oracle SQL Server DB2, some software is going to be installed there. All the data is going to be dumped there. What you do in the staging area? What you do, as I told you, you are going to be performing data cleansing activity. Cleansing means cleaning. Once more time, we're going to be cleaning the data, remove duplicates if you have some duplicated data, right? And remove blank values. If we have a lot of blank values, remove blank. Correct misspelled data. If you have a lot of missing data is there, misspelled data, right? Misspelled data, you need to correct it. Sometimes you need to convert the data, sometimes you need to split the data, sometimes you're going to be merging the data. Lot of circus you're going to be doing. You want to clean the data. That is the main agenda for the data staging. Get the data, store the data, and you are going to be cleaning the data. After cleaning it, what you do? You cleaned all the vegetables. So after that, what you do? You're going to be taking all the vegetables from here. So using again ETL. So again, once more ETL, I'm going to be using it. So ETL can be, so either we're talking about your SSIS or ADF, anything you can use, SSIS or ADF. Azure Data Factory, which is a cloud-based, ETL tool. What is the cloud? I'll discuss later. You should not be worried about now. Clear? We are going to be using one SSIS or ADF tool, Azure Data Factory tool, which is ETL tool. Again, we are going to be taking all cleaned vegetables. So finally, where will you keep all the vegetables? All the cleaned vegetables can go to your refrigerator. Clear? So refrigerator is not a small. It is not compared with your carry bag. Carry bag can carry 20 or 10 kgs of your vegetables. But your refrigerator can have at least a 10 to 20 carry bags of vegetables, and it is very, very bigger refrigerator you can have. This refrigerator is called as your data warehouse. Clear? So data warehouse is where the cleaned data is going to be stored. Now remember, it is your fridge. You can think like that. So data warehouse is your refrigerator. How data warehouse can be created? I told you, data warehouse can be created with the large hardware. You have very, very large hardware. Plus, what software we're going to be installing there? Again, SQL software we're going to be installing it there. That is what I told you already. Clear? So data warehousing servers means a very bigger computer you can have. Inside that, what you install? SQL, SQL. SQL is called as a SQL. SQL means what? Oracle, SQL server. Lot of things I have told you in the day one and day two. So you will be able to have a refrigerator, just like a data warehouse. All the vegetables are going to be here. Clear? So like that, we're going to be having getting the data from here, getting the vegetables from here. You're going to be getting it and keep it in the carry bag. Come home, open the carry bag and clean the vegetables, and neatly you pack them in the small boxes, and all the boxes you will be able to store them in your data warehousing. Like that, people are going to be getting every day, every month vegetables are neatly going to be parked in your data warehousing. Clear? So data warehouse is bigger than your staging server. Staging server is just like your temporary carry bag. I will give you a simple example to understand this. I don't have the water supply to my home. Morning, I'm dependent on the municipality water. Morning 10 o'clock or 6 o'clock, municipality water tanker comes to my street. Me, my brother, my wife, my children, everybody will go to the street because I wanted to catch the water. I would like to get the water. I will carry one steel bucket. My father will carry one more plastic bucket. My mother is going to be carrying a ball, a bigger plastic ball. So all the people are going to be going and catching the water. So the water initially will get caught in this storages. This is what is my plastic bucket. This is my mother's, a pot. This is my father, steel can, steel water, and it is my brother's one more, water can. So all the water we're going to be, getting it from the this place. So my ball is full. What I do? If my ball is full, I'm going to be directly go to drum. So I'm going to be maintaining a drum. Your data warehouse, think it as a drum or the tank. So I come here, I will be able to get this water from here. I'm able to put the water into this. So my bucket will be empty. This will be empty. Like that, my father is also taking this water. This water, he's also going to take the water and going to be putting the water into this. And we have the water from my father's bowl. Again, my father, steel bucket or the plastic bucket will be empty. Like that, all the people are going to be catching the water and we are going to be maintaining the drum or the tank here. So collecting the water from the source and we're going to be keeping the data into the drum. These initial water catching machines are called as a OLTP machines. Clear? What kind of machines I'm going to be talking about? I'm going to be talking about OLTP. Clear? Online transaction processing, and this data warehousing is called a OLAP machine. You need to understand two things here. So one is that I'm going to be talking about OLTP machines we have, and the second machine is called as a OLAP machine. OLAP means or data warehousing machine. Clear? Your data warehousing is very, very big. OLTP means what, Nana? Online transaction processing. Transaction ante enti? Transaction means in Telugu lavadevi. Clear? So when you go to the bank, you do the cash withdrawal. That is a transaction. You do the deposit. That is a transaction. You send the money in the phone pay. That is a transaction. You cancel a hotel room. That is a transaction. You book a hotel room. That is a transaction. You order a food in Zomato, transaction. You cancel the food, a transaction. You call, go online trainings and ask for inquiry. That is a transaction. Whatever you do today, transaction. Transaction means lava devi. Clear? So for each and every transactional data is going to be stored in a single computer. So that computer may be a Java computer, SAP computer, .NET computer, Excel, .NET, doesn't matter. Wherever you're storing the fresh data, clear? Where you are storing the fresh data, the computer is called as a OLTP computer. Now, we are capturing the fresh water in the steel bucket. The steel bucket is OLTP source. You may be using a plastic bucket. You may be using a small water ball. So whatever it is, doesn't matter. We are getting the water into the fresh water into the plastic bowl, steel bucket, and whatever that is called as a, these are SAP, Java, .NET, all of them are called as what? OLTP computers or OLTP softwares. OLTP means what? Fresh data, fresh water you're going to be capturing. Now, what is the size of my bucket? 30-40 liter. So the size will be very small size data you're going to be maintaining. Maybe 500 GB or less than 1 terabyte of data we are going to be maintaining in these computers. These are computers similar to your laptop configuration. Think like that. You may be having a laptop and installing SAP or a Java .NET there, but what is the laptop size? Maybe 1 terabyte or less than that. So these are very, very small in size. What is my bucket, steel bucket capacity? 30, 40 liter, right? Can I maintain a 1000 liter steel bucket? Can I carry that bucket? No, 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 no. Source always, OLTPs are nothing but your buckets. Your bucket cannot be 1000 liter of size. You cannot carry that. Right. So you cannot have Java or Excel or a .NET or SAP. These are also bigger servers, but you should not think that it is more than 1 terabyte, more than 2 terabytes. It is not going to be having very big size object. It is a big means what? Just like a bucket. Bucket can carry 30, 40 liters of water, but your data warehousing, I told you a tank or the in a drum, it may carry 1000 liters of water, 10,000 liter tanker you're going to be maintaining 5,000 liter capacity. A tank you may build. So that is the size I'm talking about. But in that you're going to be pouring every time 30 liters of buckets you're going to be carrying and collecting the water. So wherever you wanted to collect the water, so that's water is a fresh water, fresh data, small size data. Every month you're going to be getting 500 GB or 1000 GB of data. This data is called as a read and write data. Now tell me, most of the time you're going to be buying the product, right? Otherwise, how Amazon company is going to be getting profits? Do you think that everybody will go to Amazon.com only to view reports or to buy the buy the products? Will you be only reading and closing the Amazon.com or people are buying the products? You go to bank and only you see your balance check, or every time you go and write the data, you do the cash deposit, funds transfer, cash withdrawal. Once in a while, what you do, what is my balance? So 20% of the time we are reading the data on banking application, and 80% of the time we are writing the data into the banking application, Amazon application, or a Zomato application, whatever be the application that you're using, maybe Java application, Android application, SAP application, X application, Y application, all the applications are called as OLTP applications. Clear? So OLTP applications are meant for end users to use it. If you go to a banking, if you go to phone pay, you deposit the cash, you transfer the funds to me. So phone pay application is what, Nana? OLTP application, which is going to be storing all the data in a smaller servers. Clear? So end users are going to be using your OLTP application. But tell me, every day people are going and buying. People are going and buying. For example, India, I wanted to go to Amazon.com. I want to buy a lot of products. So how do I connect to Amazon? I will be able to open my laptop. This is my laptop. So I go, I wanted to open Amazon.com. I will go like this. So I wanted to buy a product. So what is that I'm planning to buy? I wanted to planning to buy a laptop. So laptop I would like to buy. Press enter. I would like to search something. So Bhaskar sir told me this is the configuration I need to buy. It minimum 4 GB, but 8 GB, 250 GB SSD. I told you, but more than that. And I told you Windows 10 or 11. Everything is fine. I would like to buy this. When you click on this, it is going to be asking you the card payment and everything. So my data is going to go to where all the data is going to be writing into the Amazon. So this from my server, the data will go to that site. So the data will be written there like that. One entry like that. People are buying and buying and buying and buying and buying. But one day or after 1 week or after 10 days, this server is full, right? So people are buying and buying and buying and buying and buying. So you do think that the server is will be empty always? No, the server will be full within a 1 week of time, within a 1 month of time, or within a 1 day of time. Or sometimes if you don't have any business, it will take 6 months of time to full the complete server. When the server is full, what you do? This computer is full now. What do? You take all the data, you're going to be dumping the data here. Now again, you come back, all the data will be empty. You take the data from here again, what will happen? All the servers are empty. So this bucket is empty because the empty bucket is full. You put it in the your drum, come back here. you're again having empty. So Amazon.com is going to be storing the data. If the server is full in this, what normally we do? We are going to be emptying the data here. Again, these are full. So you go to Tirumala Tirupati, there are some hundis. So in the hundi, what you do? You put lot of gift items, cash, gold, lot of things. But hundi also will be full one day, right? Hundi also will be full. This hundi will be full after 3 days. This will be full after 5 days. And if you have a festival season, these hundis are getting full within 2 days, within one day, within half a day also. What do you do? Do you think that they'll create bigger hundis? No, 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 no. They never create bigger. They never increase the size of the hundi. But what they do? They clean all the hundi items. They clean it. That's it. But clean the data. Cleaned hundis items are kept it into one more room. Here, all the items are going to be kept it there. After that, what they do? They are going to be processing their hundi items. All the gold kept one side, all the 10 rupees notes, 100 rupees notes, the currencies, the dollars. They are going to be storing the data, all the hundi items here, and they're going to be organizing them, processing them. So this is what you need to understand. So initial hundi items are going to go to OLTP. 1 minute, guys. Okay. So initial items, whenever you purchase something, for example, you're using phone pay application, phone pay data from your phone pay, this is your mobile phone. Okay. You assume this is your mobile phone. From your mobile phone, you're going to be performing some phone pay transfer. Your data is going to come to some phone pay application. Phone pay application may be something else, but in your mobile phone, you may be using Android app. Clear? So the data will come to some server. It may be Java server, .NET server. We don't know. The data will come here. So once in a day, once in a week, what they do, all the data from here, phone pay application is going to be keeping it somewhere here. So that is what you got to understand always. Clear? OLTP means wherever you are storing the data initially, fresh data. Buckets are going to be capturing the fresh data first. So when the bucket is full, the data is transferred to, the water is transferred to drum. So this is what is your, you need to know about OLTP. OLTP may be anything. It may be Java application, .NET application, or this may be banking application, phone pay application, LIC application. Wherever you're creating a fresh data, you book a train ticket, fresh data. You book a movie ticket, fresh data. You transfer the fresh data. You go to bank and withdraw the cash. You will get a slip. You'll get some data there. So all these applications are called as OLTP applications. Every application will have again OLAP application also, because it has to maintain the data, historical data in the some other place, online analytical processing. So it is nothing but your data warehousing. You take all the data from here, you're going to be maintaining the bigger drum or bigger tank. The tank is called as OLAP. So bucket is called as OLTP. If the bucket is full, you transfer the water to the drum or the tank. That is what is called data analytical. Here you're not going to be having fresh data, historical data. Why? Every month data of a phone pay application is going, and your bucket OLTP, the OLTP buckets are free, right? So every month 500 GB into 12 months data, it is approximately 6,000 GBs of data, which is equivalent to 6 terabytes of data. So now here we don't maintain small data, we are going to be maintaining large data. Clear? So large means you're going to be having GBs of data here. You're going to be having terabytes of data. You think it is a drum or the tank. The bucket size may be 30, 40 liters, but the drum size may be what, Nana? A 10,000 liter capacity. It is read-only data, historical data. So last month, the phone pay data, can you modify it? Last month, banking data, can you modify it? Or last month, you have purchased a lot of products. Can you modify the products data? You cannot do anything. It is a read-only data. So who's going to be using this data? Data given by the end user, but all the data now available here. So what do you do with the old data? As a user, I'm not interested. I have purchased a lot of items 5 years back in Amazon.com. Where is the data? The data will be in the data warehousing, right? Today I have purchased some phone data. The data will be available here. So current 1 month data, 1 year data, or last 3 years data may be maintained in OLTP. Remaining 10-20 years of data will be maintained in the data warehousing. Clear? So, but what is ETL? What is ETL? So you have the bucket, water is full. Manually, you taking the water and dumping into a drum. Your friend told, Arey Bhaskar, why are you wasting your time? Can't you buy a motor pump? So I bought one motor pump. My friend told me, Arey Bhaskar, you buy one motor pump. Why are you wasting your time? So I would like to buy a motor pump. These are the motor pumps are available. I purchased Havells motor pump. I can also use this pump. So these motor pumps are nothing but your ETL. So this is your ETL. So this ETL, this motor pump connect to your bucket, maybe steel bucket, plastic bucket, or it may be any bucket. It will have a tank, bigger tank. You have it here, right? What you do? You switch on the motor pump. From here, from here, fresh water is full. I switch on this, the water is going to be coming here. Again, I'll get the water, fresh water here. Again, I switch on the motor pump here. I'm able to get the water. So the ETL is nothing but your motor pump. You have Havells company, you have a Samir company, you have a Lakshmi company, you have a lot of Crompton company, you have a lot of ETLs are available. One is SSAS from Microsoft. One more is ADF is also Microsoft, like Samir company. One more Lakshmi company called ODI, Oracle Data Integrated. It is Oracle company is ETL tool, and you have Data Stage from IBM company. Lot of companies are giving you motors, right? So you can buy any motor. This is IBM company motor pump. This is a Microsoft company motor pump. This is also Microsoft company motor pump. So what is a ETL means motor pumps. Clear? What a motor pump can do, it can take the water from one place, it is going to be putting the water into one more place. It is pump the water. Clear? You have also motor pump in your body. Your blood is going to be pumping by one more pump. Blood pump is called your heart. Heart is a ETL software, ETL tool. Remember, your kidney, your staging where the cleaning is going on. Clear? You eat something, it will go to the digestion. After that, the bad particles and everything will go to the kidney area. Kidney is going to be cleaning. So kidney area is a staging area. Temporary purpose, everything will get cleaned. After that, the blood is going to be pumping. It is a motor pump. It is a ETL software. This ETL tool that is there, that is your heart. Clear? Heart is a ETL. Your kidney is your staging area. Clear? So what is the ETL? ETL means what? A lot of tools are available. So you can have any ETL tool. SSIS you can use, ADF you can use, ODI, Oracle Data Integrated Data Stage, or Havells Informatica. Lot of companies are there. Lot of tools are available. Informatica, CA. Lot of tools are available. All these tools are called ETL tool. Extract the data. They can also transform the data. They can also load the data, or simply extract the data, load the data first. Then you can also clean the data later. So transformation means a cleaning. Ardham avutunda, guys? Are you able to understand? So what is a transformation means? What is the ETL means? Motor pump. Clear? So you're going to be taking the data from here, and with the help of this, you're going to be dumping it here. But one day your mother told, water we need to clean because the water is not so clean today. So my mother told me, hey Bhaskar, don't take the water, don't dump it directly here. No, 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 you should not do that. You buy one more drum or one more tank. The one more drum or the tank is called as this. This is one more tank, tank number one. This is one more tank number 2. Clear? The initial water, we are going to be keeping it here. We are going to be cleaning the water. After that, the cleaned water, using this motor pump, it will go to the your drum or the tank. So this is one drum, one tank number 1. It is tank number 2. So staging area where the initial water is going to come, you will be able to clean the water here. Cleaned water with the help of this motor will be stored in the data warehousing. So data warehouse will store the data, cleaned water is there. After that, we can going to be using the water for drinking purpose or cooking purpose. Lot of things you're going to be doing. So that is how you're going to be understanding what is a data warehouse or what is OLTP, what is OLAP. Are you clear, guys? So, okay, let me go to the same example. Every day, your so guys, Navani is saying he's not able to hear me clearly. What about others? Can you hear me clearly? Okay, so Navneet, rejoin. So rejoin, please. So people are not able to, please rejoin the class once again. Okay, yeah. So you are able to get the water. All the vegetables are here. If the vegetables are here, vegetables you cannot chew them, right? You need to prepare the food. So what you do, every day you're buying the vegetables and you're going to be cleaning the vegetables. Cleaned vegetables you kept it here. All the data warehouse is going to be storing the data. So data warehouse only store the data. It is similar to your fridge. In the fridge you are going to be storing your vegetables. But if you store vegetables, who's going to be preparing the food? Your mother has to go to the kitchen. So this is your kitchen. In the kitchen, we are going to be processing the food or preparing the food. So if you buy vegetables, that is not your end of food, right? You need to prepare the food also. Without food preparation, can you eat the vegetable? So you are going to be going to the kitchen and the processing for the food. So the next application I'm going to be talking about is SSAS. So SSAS is the application. I'm going to be using this application for the data processing purpose. You process the data. In the kitchen, what you do? In the kitchen, you process. There is a stove, there is a grinder, there is a oven. Lot of things are there in the kitchen. You're going to be chicken. You're going to be taking all the raw material from the your fridge. You're going to be processing the food in the kitchen. Clear? So your SSAS, what you do? You're going to be computing the data. You're going to be processing the data. What do you mean by computing? What do you mean by processing? I told you already, right? I told you already. So what is the data storing? I store 10, I store some data. In the data warehouse, I store some data. 10 is there, 20 is there. I have to perform computing operation. Computer means I would like to process. So process means you need to go to the kitchen and cook the food. So I wanted to know what is the sum. Sum is a processing, right? So 10 plus 20, 30. So this is processing. I wanted to know what is the minimum, what is the maximum, what is the average, what is the count, how many people are there. I need to perform the mid-median statistics. I would like to perform. I would like to sort the data. So all the computing operation or the processing operation, I will be able to do it here. So I have a 10, I have a 20. I'm giving simple example. Do you think that you will have only two numbers there? No. We are talking about every month PhonePe is getting 7.3 billion data, 730 crores data you have 1 month. I am talking about 10 years data, 5 years data. It will be billions, trillions of numbers. Those numbers you ask only to sum. You'll go mad. Right. So normal human being cannot sum the operation, but I wanted to know what is the total sum last 5 years of sales. I wanted to know who's going to be doing your SSAS application will go to data warehouse. It will open the data warehouse. It will open the fridge, get the data, prepare a nice food, whatever you need it. What you need? I need chicken biryani. I need a some, vegetable salad. So somebody has to prepare, right? Who's going to be doing that? You need to go to kitchen. Again, you need to have one, some software has to run. You need to have hardware. So SSAS application is going to be taking the raw material from your refrigerator. That is raw data will be taken. It is going to be giving you some. So you don't ask only sum, right? You will ask different sums. I need monthly sums, month-wise sales, year-wise sales, quarter-wise sales, city-wise sales, brand-wise sales. Now you compare last year iPhone sales, current year iPhone sales, last year, Vivo phone sales, current year Vivo phone sales, India sales versus America sales, and Hyderabad sales versus Bangalore sales, South India sales versus North India sales, Christmas sales versus Ramazan sales versus Diwali sales. You ask a lot of sums. Clear? So not only one food item you're going to be preparing in the kitchen, you ask anything. I need chicken biryani, mutton biryani, chicken pulao, vegetable pulao, which dum biryani, this one, that one, anything you can prepare, provided you have the material available in your data warehousing. Clear? So that is how you're going to be going to the kitchen. You're going to be preparing a lot of food items. Now, once you prepare the food, what you do? You're going to go to kitchen and eat, or you're going to be serving the food. So all the food once you prepare, you're going to be serving in the plate. So neatly you garnish. You're going to be taking the kitchen. You're going to be preparing the food. Going to be taking all the food. You're going to be keeping in the plate, and you're going to be eating from the plate. This plate is called as your Power BI or your reporting tools. Clear? You neatly serve the food. You create a lot of reports with the help of a BI tools. You may create using Power BI. You may use Excel also, number one reporting tool, or you may create a Tableau BI or anything you can create. So this is what you got to understand. Clear? You store the vegetables, you prepare the biryanis and everything in the SSAS your kitchen, and after that you're going to be serving the food in the plate. Report is a plate. You will be able to prepare a food. This food is going to be given to the business management and the company. You're going to be preparing the food for your management and the company. You don't prepare the food for end user, right? So phone pay application I'm going to be using, but I never see a report from the phone pay company saying that this is what is the number of transactions made from the all Indian South India customers. Do you get any kind of a report, any kind of a summary from phone pay? No, because you're an end user. But my brother is working for a phone pay company as a manager. So my brother is going to be getting monthly reports, daily reports, because my brother is a business manager. So management will be seeing your reports. Amazon company, you're an Amazon company end user. You're only buying the product. What maximum you can do? You can see, what is my product and how many products I have purchased. So that you can see. But a company management wanted to know what is the total sales in India? What is the total sales in last Diwali in India? What is the last sales last Diwali and the previous Diwali? They would like to compare. These reports are going to be asked or will be prepared for the managers. These are called as the decision makers. Clear? So they will take the historical data, they will analyze the data, they take a decision. Why they'll take the decision? What is that they do? What kind of decision they take it? If the sales is coming down, they need to understand why the sales is coming down. So they will give more offers, or they may change the strategies. They'll give more advertisement saying that Amazon is giving you 30% a deal when you buy Lenovo laptops, because Lenovo brands sales, they need to improve, right? So like that, a lot of things the company is going to be doing to increase their business. But if they wanted to increase their business, they wanted to know how is the sales happening. If they wanted to see how the sales is happening, they need to collect the daily data, keep the data in the data warehousing and processing the data, analyze the data. So OLTP applications are meant for end users. OLAP application is going to be for your business people or business management people. Clear? So that is what I do. Read only data. Here end users are there in OLTP. OLAP data will be used for the business user, your management, CEO, CFO, all the people are going to be using this data. They will create a lot of reports. Last 5 years of Diwali sales in India, last 5 years, Christmas sales in Europe, last 5 years, Ramadan sales in Middle East. Like that, the Amazon company wanted to analyze their data by data warehousing and business intelligence. And clear, if you wanted to create a beautiful report, what is that you need to have? You need to have data, right? So collecting the data, cleaning the data, storing the data, processing the data. This is a big circus. Then we're going to be creating a report. So collecting the data, cleaning the data, storing the data. So all these things are called as a data preparation. Clear? So whatever you think, whatever we're doing, that is what is called a data preparation. So preparation is very, very important. So anybody can create a report. That is not very difficult activity. What is difficult activity? Data preparation is difficult activity. It is also called as a data engineering. Clear? So getting the data, cleaning the data, and storing the data, processing the data, then you create a report and show the data. Great. So anybody can come and serve the food. Serving the food is very, very easy. But getting the raw material and doing a lot of circus will take a lot of time. If I wanted to prepare a biryani for 1,000 people, now chef can prepare a food in 2 minutes, right? In 1 hour. But what is the big circus we're going to be talking about now? We are going to be talking about data engineering. Okay, so this is also called data preparation. Now, I will give you a simple example. I will take 5 minutes, almost we are done. So, data engineering, data preparation means get the data, collect the data, clean the data, or you say transform the data. Cleaning means transform the data. And you store the data. After that, what you do? You store the data. After storing, you're going to be processing the data, then create a reports. Clear? So this is the big circus we need to talk about. If you wanted to prepare a biryani for 1,000 people, what is very, very difficult task? Getting the raw material will be difficult task. You need to get the proper rice. You cannot go one day before. You need to go at least 1 month before. Choose the rice, finalize the spices, get the spices, dry them, fry them, grind them. You get the vegetables, you clean them, cut them. You are going to be preparing the process at least 10-15 days before. You cannot go one day before, get everything, and next day you will not be able to prepare the food for 1,000 people. It will be difficult. So you need to start your activity at least 10-15 before, and everything is that one day before. You will also get the chicken. You marinate the chicken for 4-5 hours. Early morning, 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, the chef is going to be becoming. He will be preparing the biryani within 4 hours. Clear? So, what is very, very difficult activity? Data analytics means you need to perform what? You need to perform data analysis. But data analysis is not going to be very, very easy. You have to get the data, clean the data, store the data. Then afterwards, what you do, you're going to be preparing the reports. Clear? So this is what is called data engineering. So data engineering activity where you're going to be working with the SQL. You have to know some about ETL. You have to know about data warehousing techniques, right? You need to know, SSAS. So a lot of things are going to be learning here. Then only to create a Power BI reports are going to be learning here. So what is difficulty activity? 60-70% of the time you'll be able to do it. Remaining 30-40% of the time you will be able to do it. So data engineering plus create a report is called as a data analytics or called as a business intelligence. Clear? So when you create the data, one guy will create a report, other people can create a BI and ML applications. Clear? So report people should know Power BI and everything. AML people should know machine learning algorithms, but everybody needs the data. So how do you get the data? With the help of a data engineering or a data preparation. So without data, you cannot do anything. Clear? So how do you get the data? How do you clean the data? All these things are very, very important. I'll give you one simple example and I close it. So what are the things we're going to be learning? We're going to be learning this. We need to learn a lot of things. You need to know what is SSIS. You have to learn. This is 1 month course, right? Staging also you'll be able to learn. And you need to learn what is the data warehousing, what is the SSAS. Only 5 days it is. Data warehousing, 5 days you can learn. Reporting, 45 days you're going to be learning, right? SQL also you have to know, and the SQL 45 days you're going to be learning. SQL, SSIS or ADF, and reporting, data warehousing, all of them you're going to be learning. I'll give you a simple example and I'll stop it. So you go to a hospital, you say that you are not well. So what will happen if you're not well? You go to the doctor, doctor will say, you go for the medical test. He will give you some medical test. After that, what you do? You go to the laboratory of the hospital. The lab technician is going to be there collecting the body temperature, body weight, height, BP, and he will be collecting the blood, storing the blood, processing the blood, and create a lot of reports. These reports will be given to the doctor. Doctor will tell you have some problem in your body, take the medicine. Clear? So doctor will ask you a report, but doctor is not going to create your report. Who's going to be creating the report? Reports will be created by the lab technician. Now your role will be as a lab technician. You collect the blood, you process the blood, you create the report. The report will be given to the doctor. Doctor is a business user. So who will ask the report? You don't ask the report. You never also analyze the report. Who's going to be analyzing and asking? Somebody will be asking, a manager will be asking, hey, Bhaskar. Bhaskar is a lab technician or Bhaskar is a Power BI developer. Say, hey, Bhaskar, create this kind of a report. That is the requirement. I will get it from my business user. What I do, I will be able to go get the data from data warehousing and SSAS. I will be able to create a report and I will be able to give it to my boss. I never analyze the data. I never know what is the business all about because I'm a technical guy. So your role will be just like a lab technician. Get the blood, process the blood, create a report. You don't analyze it. You will be given to the doctor. Doctor is going to be analyzing. Who's going to be asking the report? Not the lab technician. A management will ask you, hey, you created this report. Hey, Power BI team, I need this report. So before creating a Power BI report, you need to have all the softwares are going to be working. Data engineering team is going to be establishing and creating a data warehousing and everything so that the Power BI developers can go there and they will be able to create a report. And if nothing is there, everything you need to start from your scratch. Clear in the companies. So that is how we need to understand. Power BI developer should know all of them. So data engineering is very, very important. So data science people or data analytics people should know data engineering. That is when SQL, ETL, data warehousing, everything you need to know clearly. Am I clear? So this completes uh, 3 classes. So what is that? What are that we're going to be discussing? We're going to be learning all of them: SQL Server, Power BI, SSIS or ADF. I don't recommend ADF. You can learn SSIS and data warehousing, SSIS Cube, and the free project CV preparation, interview questions. Everything will be there. And the 3 months. First 2 months you will be concentrating on Power BI and SQL. And the SQL, you need to buy videos and you need to watch regularly one video. It will be for 45 hours. So from this month and next month, you're going to be concentrating on these two. You need to take the videos and watch one video daily on SQL Server. From tomorrow, you're going to be having live Power BI classes. So this will be from March and April. 2 months, we're going to be concentrating on these two. In the next month means in the May month, I'm going to be starting SSIS. If you don't have the live classes, so you will be given with SSIS videos. You need to purchase them. You need to watch. And last week of the May month, so data warehousing and SSIS and all of them will be given for free. You have to complete them 10 hours, 5 hours, this project. And I will show you how to prepare, see interviews and everything will be given. Interview questions and mock interviews will be conducted. So everything we are going to be planning for you. So these are the 3 For that, you need to make the payment and continue. You can pay them in the installments. Now you will be able to get the payment links and everything. If you don't get the payment links, you will be able to call my office numbers. They will be able to help you with the payment links, right? 6 months is the validity for all your courses. So even though you make the payment today, you may be absent for 1 month, whatever be the reason, still you should be able to join in the next month batch, because the validity for the course will be 6 months. Clear? So all the recorded videos are going to be uploaded in the portal, and the validity for the videos also for the 6 months. And after 6 months, still if you want to extend the videos for 1 more month or 6 more months, by paying some nominal fee, some 300 rupees, 500 rupees, when you make some nominal fee, you will be able to extend your course for 1 month or 3 months or 5 months. So or another 6 months, you can extend the course. There is no issue at all, guys. And thank you so much for attending the class. Anybody can become a data analyst. I'll make it very, very simple so that you can understand the things. Even though recession is going on, our people are able to crack the interviews, because recession is a temporary, which may disappear within 1 year of time or 6 months of time, but skills are permanent. Even though you have a PG or PhD, there is no use if you don't have the skills. Clear? Data analytics is booming technology in the IT industry. You will get very, very good job opportunities. How to prepare the CV, how to convert your prior experience, or if you don't have any experience, how to prepare a CV, or if you have a 10-15 years of gap, how to prepare the CV. Everything I'm going to be helping you. You should not be worried at all. Thank you so much. For any career guidance one-to-one, if you have any fear, or if you have any issues, you or your family members, if somebody wanted to get into data analytics, you need to have proper mentor to help. This is the number. You can just call me and book an appointment with me, and we can have one-to-one class anytime. Chalo, guys. Thank you so much. And if you like it, I'm so happy about this class. And guys, hope you're liking this class.